And then again, I always fucking wanna remember to make like AFK not here this session thing for the block over their character when someone can't make it. I always fucking forget. Always forget. Nicholas. Nicholas goes right there. Car goes there. Morton's not here. Dusky goes there.
I am back.
And Wizard goes here. Oh. I'm gonna pee real quick while we wait for Toto.
It's PP time.
I do see there is a mod for Schedule 1 that increases player cap to 20.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty cool.
There's also a few other mods in here that are interesting, like a mini map. That would be nice. Methed up skateboards, which gives your skateboards customizable speed, jumping, handling, and instant mount.
Did you say methed up like methamphetamine?
Yep. Got a problem with that?
It's just not something I would have ever
You
used
cool,
to
man?
describe skateboards.
We cool, man? You gonna be cool?
They're cool.
Yeah, that's about all that I see that's like really worth getting. That's not gonna just drastically change the game.
Oh.
There's one that lets you repair your RV. Anyway.
I'm playing that crack a little bit, David.
You're playing what?
The crack.
BDO?
Balatro.
Oh no. I thought you were finally I thought you had gone clean.
Okay.
I'll never be clean.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
I think so.
Pee, get drinks.
Drink.
I got a Diet Coke.
Okay. For a point of inspiration, what happened 2 weeks ago?
Who needs inspiration?
I don't need it.
I don't need it either. David, you still have yours?
I'm double checking. I was looking at my
What
spell.
happened
I
last time?
scroll all the damn way up. Yes,
Well-
I still have inspiration.
Okay, so if everybody's still got inspiration, we can just, yeah, don't worry about who's doing the full recap.
Yeah.
We went into the Monkey Strip Club
Ah, Monkey Strip.
where we met with the monkey bartender.
Bananas.
There were bananas involved, not just the yellow ones, but also other ones. There was the Bananaconda. He was involved.
Yeah, I have the 4 strippers that y'all met wrote down in the book.
Banandy, Bananga, and the Great Bonanza.
Yep.
I definitely remember all of those. They're not just reading them from scrolling slightly up in the chat.
Oh shit! It is right there.
I believe Pingram got the lap dance of his life.
By a gorilla
So
in a
did
wheelchair.
Rizzard. Yeah, by the gorilla in the wheelchair. Rizzard also got the lap dance of his life and was surprisingly the first one thrown out for not being able to keep his hands to himself. We ended up finding out that they had a quote-unquote disco ball, which was infecting everybody slowly, and we decided that we probably need this disco ball to, you know, keep things from turning into kaiju. So we traded a shitload of bananas for it. Like a shitload. Like, I'm hoping that somebody typed it in the chat. I don't think they did.
Mm.
I can't remember the exact number. It was like
Was
It was like
5,000.
500 bananas. It was 500.
Shit, I thought
500.
it was like 8,000.
Yeah, I thought it was in the
500
thousands.
gold.
There was like a banana ATM that had like a weird
It had a
conversion
conversion.
rate.
Yeah.
Well,
It was like 2 or 3 bananas per gold.
yeah. Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Some expensive ass bananas.
But to avoid fighting 9 gorillas, we ended up paying for the disco ball in bananas and went on our merry way. We also
Merry?
got some stuff. Wait, did we get stuff last time?
Y'all went shopping, I'm pretty sure.
We did go shopping at the beginning of last time. That's where I got my dust of dryness. Anybody who wants to die should eat one of these marbles. It'll unload a 15-foot cube of water inside you.
Hmm.
You want to feel like a Squirtle? Just put it in your mouth and crunch. It'll blast out the front.
Well, if you don't need to breathe.
Breathing's for suckers.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't,
You
then
can hold your breath for like a minute and a half.
Breathing is for nerds.
Can I like? I'm a robot. I don't need to breathe. I make a fake tooth. That's one of these marbles, and then I crunch it. And
Beep boop.
You can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con mod.
I'm a pretty conny boy.
Yeah. I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
I can hold it for 5.
I got 3.
Wait, 1 plus your con mod, 6.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
Aren't you special?
Yes, I'm Lizard, the Lizard Wizard.
So, that, I believe, the party
Henry.
had 2 options.
And we decided.
And y'all decided y'all were going to the Mages College.
Yes, that's what
Yes.
we decided. Yeah.
Thank
I want
God.
to go there first for pressing reasons.
Yeah.
Thank God, because then I would just call it today if you did not.
Actually,
Yeah, we're gonna end it there. See y'all next time.
Wait, what?
Darlis, just do what I did in my campaign whenever I didn't have fully planned out things. It's a travel session.
Yeah. Oh no, a kaiju spawned.
It's a full session of travel. Oh darn, I didn't have to plan anything this week.
Y'all made it all the way to Farmless and a kaiju attacked. Oh no. But yeah. It take about, let's see, only took about 4 hours for y'all to get to the strip club from Romus. Actually, y'all said y'all were going back to Romus at the end of the last session. I remember that. So I'm going to start y'all in Romus, just to be
We had
nice.
to do something, didn't we?
Y'all were just going back there because it was on the way back.
Or did we need to do something?
Not that I remember. It was just that's the path back to where y'all needed to go.
You don't sound convinced.
I mean,
Was
I
there
just-
something that you're thinking about?
Well,
Were we gonna go burn down a certain news person?
yes, I wanted to kick his ass. We said we would kick his ass.
Yeah, but we decided we'd have to do it later. We were gonna do it before we left, and then we decided against it.
Well, we're here.
Ass kicking will come in time.
I just eat a finger.
What?
You just kind of keep doing it.
All right, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm a wizard lizard. Wait, I'm a wizard lizard. Named wizard.
Okay. Who hasn't gotten a roll on the random encounters chart?
I know
I
I
think that
have.
was the first one.
I think everybody has at this point.
I
right?
think Dylan
I
was the
rolled
last
that.
one. Yeah, I think Dylan and Tub Tub were the last two that needed a roll. So, whoever wants to can roll a d20.
I'll do it if nobody else is. Ha!
Oh my lord.
There's 2 dwarven stalkers.
Wait, hang on. I need to see what Dallas's face is. Oh God, no!
He's making the evil eyes.
Okay.
This was, man. You remember when 30 seconds ago when I said I really hope y'all don't have a fight today?
So, before I start doing this, do you want to use your inspiration?
You know what?
I say
I'll-
go for the meme.
Go for the meme as in let it ride.
Yeah, I think so.
Let it ride.
That's 2 for let it ride, David.
I mean,
Fuck with Dallas.
yeah.
You're not fucking with me. I'm about to fuck y'all, is the problem.
Hey, we
I'm
always.
feeling a little naughty today. Let's get fucked.
Hey, my boy.
All right, campaign's ended today.
Okay. Let's see here. There's this map. We'll bring you over here. Who wants to play Dylan and who wants to play Pengram?
I'll take Pengram duty.
I can take Dylan if nobody else wants it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Alright.
I'm just a poor little wizard.
Fix your tokens.
Where am I? There I am.
Yes, I have so much health. I am the strongest wizard that ever lived.
Crazy. Didn't I play Dylan one time before?
I believe so.
Probably.
He did the root magic.
His name is Morden.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Okay, well he doesn't have an updated character sheet in D&D, so we're going with a level 6.
Yeah, I kind of gave up bugging y'all about that because it was just.
Everybody at level 7 right now? What we got? Oh wait, no, never mind. There he is, level 7. I don't know how I skipped his name there.
We got to make it shared D&D OneDrive where not having your shit just saved by default is a crime.
I mean, this is as close as this is as easy as pie. Like all you gotta do is drag and drop.
Someone drive, I could get silly notifications.
At the end of every session y'all level, I say, hey, will y'all update y'all shit with
that doesn't
that?
work. No, but if it's a OneDrive, I would just save it and then it would be there. You know?
Or you could just do, like I said, it takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I usually save it like 3 days later.
Or not at
And
all.
that's why I lose
Or not at all.
my progress.
I've always I don't know. Well, it's less of a problem with Prakar, but historically it was always like a, I don't know what I want to do with my level. I'm going to sit on it, and then I late level up and I forget to upload it.
Okay.
Well, anyway, hey, look, this is exactly where Pingram almost died.
Hey, look, it's the
These
vagina.
hellscapes look familiar.
Time for us to die here too, I guess.
Hey, Nicholas.
Yes?
Wait, I got wrong to you. How much health you got, boy? How strong you take? How many hits you get?
But
I
that
think
is a
we-
good question. How rested are we?
I mean, y'all took no damage or did anything at the strip club so fully.
Should be. I would assume, like, yeah, like at the very least, we probably had Oh, sorry, I was trying to force out a burp. We probably had like a long or short rest not too long ago.
Y'all slept in town. Like, y'all are full rested.
Well, if you were to quantify in the number related to how much you feel healthy, what would that number be?
I assume like that's a weird question to ask someone, man. I guess like 10 out of 10.
I'm talking more like in a scale is probably going to be somewhere like, for me, I feel like a 79.
Very
What?
precise of you.
Are you trying to sell me drugs?
Not yet.
Y'all should all have control over Pingram and Morden.
Cool.
Update your health and all your goodies on your tokens.
Should be good.
I feel like I'm a lot hardier of a wizard, and you're a little bit flabby.
Are you a pure wizard?
Yeah.
A pure wizard at 79 seems like some crazy.
He's got max con.
Oh,
And I think he took tough.
I didn't know such thing. I'm wizard built.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 44 health, nowhere near 79.
That's what I was wondering. I was just trying to ask what you were 44. Okay.
These are some old ass tokens.
You really haven't fought since you leveled up.
Well, I went up like 20 HP since whenever these tokens were.
These tokens were from the gorilla fight.
Both Morden and Dusty were both updated on max health.
So that means
that
you
sounds like
didn't
a you
update. That sounds like you didn't update your token for the gorilla fight.
All right. The new ChatGPT image.
Maybe I guess so.
We should do a new passive or tokens. We can get some insane detail now. Also, Nicholas.
Yeah.
It's all like, how did you do the fancy schooling? Like, you come down here like a couple months, or I guess you've been down to Mage College. What do we expect? I never went into there myself.
Well, I would recommend you don't take anybody's affront personally. Lots of people have been studying their whole lives and they get a little stuck up about it. Some people might say some things that would come off as rude, but I wouldn't let it bother you.
What do you mean by that? Rude.
Well, if you're not they might make fun of your intelligence or assume that you are a country bumpkin if you don't know the latest or if you don't keep up to date with all the magical trends. I mainly kept to myself. I didn't have many friends.
Yeah, that checks out.
People would often call me fat ass.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. You were getting bullied at this magical college, or whatever.
A little light name calling was never a problem though. I stuck to my studies. I did my assignments and I learned my trade.
You never stood up and blasted them.
You using offensive magic outside any of the magical training arenas was strictly forbidden.
But what if you need to blast them?
He was raising some very valid points.
What was the question?
If you need to blast them.
What if you need
No,
to
if you need to blast them.
Well, I mean, if you really felt like you needed to blast somebody, you could challenge them to to a duel, to a magical confrontation, settle your differences in the arena.
Ah, that makes sense.
So I'm sure you went and fought in the arena a lot.
Well, this one time I was having a bad day, and there's one time I was having a bad day, and someone said that and someone made fun of me, so I challenged them to a duel, and I was able to counterspell them, or I was able to counter their magic. I beat them. After that, the bullying seemed to subside, but I still didn't have many friends.
Yeah, no one likes a counterspeller.
Yeah, fuck you too, then.
Hey, is that leprechaun looking at us funny?
Y'all do, as y'all are walking down the path, y'all do see a gnome walking down the path towards y'all. He's got a pretty nifty looking hat on.
Is that a fiddle?
Yes, but he's not holding a fiddle. He's not holding anything. He has a walking stick. Every now and then you do see him kind of go towards the swamp and start poking at it.
He gonna get got by a bayou bump.
Getting back on the path and walking down a little further until he notices all of you. Starts waving.
Who wants to take this one?
The car is probably just gonna be like a little terse with him, but I can. I imagine if Ricard is taking the lead on this, he's just kind of like walking by, looking at him in disgust.
Yeah, like it's city rules, right? You ignore the weirdo. You just keep walking. You have your business. You don't make eye contact.
just straight ahead. Just don't look at him.
Yeah, it's like passing by somebody in the free speech square, right? If you make eye contact, you got to listen to their whole shit. They're gonna give you a pamphlet. You're gonna be late to class. No, we got places to be. Just keep walking by.
I want to talk to it.
Fuck it.
My mama said you never pass up a gnome in the swamp.
How many gnomes have you ever come across in the swamp?
Not many. That's why you never pass them up.
It's also not a gnome. I thought it was a goblin.
It's a gnome.
What's the
No,
difference?
it's described a gnome. I said leprechaun.
Oh,
Whoever's walking past, walk past. If you're talking, stop at him.
What's he doing?
I'm
He's
so
just
fat. My
up on-
mage armor has stretch marks.
He's looking for something, right?
Yeah, he seems like he's looking for something. And he's waving y'all down.
Does he make this noise?
No.
What was that?
I'll give him a wave as we approach.
Good evening, fine sir gnome.
I
Where-
look at him weirdly, like, what the fuck is this?
Gotta be polite to the gnome. They're fancy people.
Well, howdy, traveler. Weird question. Have y'all seen the Bayou Bump?
Fuck.
In the right light, sir, I am the Bayou Bump.
Oh, you ain't no Bayou Bump. You too tiny.
I'm gonna get on my hands and legs and like trot around, looking like acting like a crocodile.
Still way too tiny.
I'm gonna bark.
Bart.
Did he hit his head?
Most definitely. What about the Bayou Bump? We've heard him talk crazy about it, but none of us have seen it.
Well, there's a legend, right? That there's a large crocodile up in these swamps called the Bayou Bump. And I'm
That sounds like
here
something
to
I want nothing
investigate.
to do with.
Can we? I'm gonna call back to the party. Can we please keep going? We have things to do.
This sounds like we don't want any part of this.
Mark.
You know who's really cut out for this though? The
Penguin?
Kaiju Slayers.
Oh,
If you go up to Romus, we're not even a full day away from Romus. If you go up to Romus, you can go up, and talk to them and say, "Hey, we got a big old crocodile that needs hunting here," and I
We're
bet you
talking
they'll
about-
do something about it.
We talk about Kaiju Gator.
Well, I don't know what this kaiju is, but the Bayou Bump, it's estimated to be anywhere between 15 to 20 feet long.
Yeah, see, that sounds like the perfect thing for the Kaiju Slayers.
Are we
Wait.
Kaiju Slayers?
No, that's not us.
what did he call it? It's an alligator?
The Bayou Bump is a giant ass crocodile.
Crocodile.
Still.
Well, I'm thinking, like, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that just a regular crocodile?
Yeah, it's just a large it's a large gator, yeah.
It's just a large.
It's just a slightly above average gator.
Yeah.
A gator of unusual size.
I guess it's larger to his ass, but I feel like that's racist if I say anything.
It's still
Alright.
a very large gator.
I mean, yeah, like,
It's a very big
Hey.
fucking gator.
A big motherfucker.
there's not a lot of them in the wild, but they can grow up to that large.
Well, what does he? Why does he care about the Bayou Bump? Like, what's he want from us?
Oh,
That's
you
what I'm
know
about
what
to
the
find
fuck?
out. I can see that you're trying to rope us into this.
I ain't trying to rope you in
What?
nothing. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all seen any signs of the Bayou Bump.
Oh, well, great. We haven't. Have a nice day.
Oh, I appreciate it. If you see anything, just I'll probably hear you screaming.
Yeah, but tell me your life, man.
My
Why
life?
you looking? Why you looking at this Bayou Bump? Why you need the gator? The gator don't do nothing good for you.
Well, I'm here to investigate, document, and put it into a book.
They gonna put you in the book that's in his belly.
Oh no, you crazy?
You document a lot of gator.
Oh, I've documented Yeti. I've documented dragons. I've documented. Let's see. Oh, there was one time I heard rumor that there was a kraken. Couldn't find it, but I went looking for it.
Gonna crack it.
Oh, there was the time I found a bunch of ratulas.
Uh-huh.
There was I heard rumor in a faraway country across the seas hidden by mist that there were these like 3-headed werehounds, and they were trying to get at a bunch of adventurers, and they fell into a hole when they jumped at them. Just one after another, just kept jumping into a fucking deep hole. It was crazy.
Where would you hear a rumor about a distant land like that?
Oh, this one guy, he said his friends got lost at sea, and then, yeah.
That's quite the fable.
Like, no possible way he would actually know about it. His friends got lost at sea over there somewhere, and then, yeah, he just knows.
All right, gator. You looking for a gator? Well, we done saw one big gator a couple days ago, didn't we?
Y'all did see a couple gators out by Orland when y'all were camping outside of Orland.
I thought there was one incident of a large creature.
You saw a decently sized gator get Dusty saw this, see its fucking head get ripped in half by the fucking stalker dwarf.
Yeah, Bayou Butt might not be a problem anymore if she came through here.
All right, well, with this hat, I'm bound to fucking find it. This is my lucky hat.
Oh yeah. What about like bandits? You gonna take care of yourself? You're just a small little nomad.
Bandits? Psh, ain't gotta worry about no bandits. I'm little, I'll just hide.
I ain't worried about them gorilla. They be rowdy up here.
Oh, you been to the Busty Monkey?
Yes. You know, I don't
This
know.
guy's a world traveler.
I'm sure he's documented there plenty.
I have documented there, lady rabbit boy. Well, If y'all ain't seen the Bayou Bump, I better get back on my way then.
You ain't seen no kaiju? You don't know what that is?
No, I ain't heard no kaiju before. They sound
Where you
interesting.
Where you been the past 3 weeks?
I just got here like 2 days ago.
Where you come from?
I've been to Skyhole. I've been to Meridia. I've been all over. I was in Ravenloft at one point.
You take us away.
You just take us away from here. Anywhere but here.
All you gotta do is go to the boats at Romus and get out of here.
It's Ravenloft sounds nice. I want to fly.
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. I didn't like it too much. I saw this one gnome that was a vampire. He was a little kooky.
Well, my mama said all gnomes are vampires.
Well, that ain't true. But this gnome was a vampire. But he kept spouting nonsense like, why does my illusions not work the way I want? It was crazy. I just left.
Why
I
did your
think I hate your
mama?
mama.
Why did your mama say, in one breath, always stop for a gnome in the swamp, but also all gnomes are vampires?
It's not that, don't fear the vampire, respect the vampire. The vampire not going to eat you as long as you respect the vampire. And we're
I don't
also
think that's how that
cold-blooded.
works.
Also, it's fucking sunlight, son. Why would I be a vampire in sunlight?
What kind of vampire?
I don't think there's all kinds of vampires like that, so.
I don't know about that.
Are you sure he didn't hit his head?
I didn't say he didn't hit his head. I said he most likely did. You could hit him again if you want. See if he'd knock his screws back into place. But I can't
Well.
promise what he's going to do in retaliation.
For a mere 200 gold, I could give you a
Yeah,
potion
no,
to
I'm good.
fix it.
No.
Well, you can't harm a gnome for trying.
I mean, I could, but I won't.
All right, well,
Anyway,
if y'all don't know anything about a Bayou Bump, I better skip deeper into the fucking swamp then.
alright, I hope your lucky hat keeps you alive.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I'm less sure.
We're gonna stick to this here, well-traveled road here that, hopefully won't have any bayou bumps on it.
Well, that's my plan. I'm just going to follow the road. Like, with my little legs, I couldn't traverse through the swamp. I have to follow the road.
Alright then. We're gonna go this way.
All right, good luck, travelers.
If you die, I hope it's not painful.
Oh,
I hope
I'm
your hat
sure I
survives.
won't. I'm sure I won't die, friends. Like nothing could harm me. The great,
Oh god.
and then
Ah!
you just watch as a green blur comes out of the swamp, lifts him up in the air, and swallows him whole.
Damn, I so thought you were making him be the bayou bump this whole time, and he just morphed into it.
The where by you. Oh, nice. No, biblical. I like that though. That's
Well, now we're like obligated to save his ass.
I told
Also,
him.
this
I
this
literally told
settles
him.
this settles the long argument of do lizards have nipples?
Yeah. For some reason, no matter how hard I tried, I could not get rid of the nipples.
It's because the AI knows it's smarter than all of us.
This new one.
It knows what has to be done.
Turn
The
order.
new one is insane.
If we save him, I want his hat.
Damn, I was gonna call it. I was gonna call dibs.
Do we have to save him?
Is he even?
Yeah, we have to save
Is
him.
he even
I
savable?
want to save his hat at least. If that's like a truly lucky hat. I mean, honestly, if
that
that's a
lucky.
truly lucky hat, he's probably alive.
Well, I mean, if it's a truly lucky hat, he wouldn't have gotten 8, which is why I want it.
Well, I think the luck has a weird way of working out.
Fuck.
Maybe lucky for someone else is that we stumbled upon this thing today and killed it. I don't know. Mysterious forces at work and all that.
Mysterious forces.
God damn it.
Nicholas Ricard and Pengram initiatives.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. I didn't know we had the initiative window open. Let's. Wow. Okay. Those are rolls.
Helicopter?
That was for a car. This is for Ingram.
I don't like that. That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's in. Sort. Wizard!
All right, that was just a test. I didn't roll that. I was just seeing if it still worked. It does still work. I'm not gonna cast that. But I don't know if that's actually right, so I'm still gonna. What am I doing? I don't go first. I'm gonna run.
It's your fault he's in this mess.
Actually, it's Dusty's fault that he's in this mess.
Why is it my fault?
You rolled the nat 1.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I was trying to strategize. I didn't have time to think.
So now y'all know, every time you roll a nat 1 on the, on the fucking random encounter, it's a kaiju fight.
With the big one, yeah.
We're gonna do something dumb.
You going in?
No.
Open wide, Gator, I'm going in.
I'm gonna reckless cast. 4th level on the game. Let's
Reckless
try it
game.
out. Roll 2d10. Oh, it's a 7/7, so whatever 7, that's a 7. It's gonna be Phantasmal Killer.
Phantasmal Killer.
Because we know what that is, right? It's a phantasmal. Hey, you attack the nightmares of creatures you see within it, whatever. I make it scared. Wisdom saving throw on a failed save becomes frightened, and the end of each of its turns before the spell is started must receive a saving throw or a fate.
What if it's immune to fear?
Huh? It's not fear. It's just frightened. Two totally different things. Oh, that sucks. I'm done.
Doesn't do any damage?
It doesn't say it doesn't do anything if immune to fear. So it just wouldn't be frightened if it fails the save.
Right.
So, pull up that. And you said wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw of a.
He rolled a 6.
Okay, he fails. So, frightened, he's not frightened. At the end of each of the turn target, before the spell ends, the target must succeed a saving throw, or 40-10. Okay, so the first one was the frightened, and each one now is to check to see if he takes damage.
Okay. That everything?
Yeah.
Nicholas.
I'm gonna At seeing this horrendous shit, I'm gonna take a step back, jostle awake my napping spell book, and then cast Fireball.
Nice.
He needs to make a dexterity save, DC 16.
Dexterity save 16.
Oh yeah, but the fireball's not gonna do much to him.
He failed.
Yay. That's 27 points of fire damage.
That is 13 points of fire damage. As it roars through the flames, it looks hardly burned.
Lessons will not be learned.
Lessons will not be learned. Seems like everyone always uses fire on kaiju, even though you've known since session 1, fire don't work too well.
Maybe
More
there'll
than-
be a
Fire
kaiju
good.
someday.
Fire good.
Pretty.
Oh, it's Morden. That's me. He does things. Should have been double checking this. He can move forward. Right there. And he's going to use his giant's might to go large.
Right here is... Oh, well, you can see his hand.
Yeah, I get you. And he will... Sure, I guess he'll just move forward on him. Poison damage, that's good. Bonus action, resist. Okay. Oh, let's do that. That seems like that'll help really a lot right now. He's gonna use as a bonus action. Wait, fuck. Is his Giant's Growth a bonus action?
Yeah, I believe
Giant's
so.
Might as a bonus action. Yeah, okay. I already used my bonus action this turn. Then he will move forward, and he will swing, and I'm gonna see if I can. If he hits, I'll do a fire rune.
That's definitely going to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Giant's Might adds a d6 damage. Great Weapon Master, it doesn't matter. Didn't use it. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm getting everything. He's gonna fire rune to make it take an extra 2d6 fire damage and make a strength save. So, that's gonna be 2d6 from Greatsword doubled to 4d6, plus 1d6 from Giant's Might doubled to 2, so he's at 6d6, plus another 2d6 from the Fire Rune doubled to 4d6. So for 10d6 damage.
Okay. And he rolled a 14 on the strength save.
Okay, let me see. I'm sure it tells me somewhere if that.
Pretty sure it restrains if it...
Yeah, I'm just not sure what his DC is. Yeah, it's restrained for 1 minute. And then while restrained, it'll take 2d6 at the start of each of its turns. There's somewhere where this is going to tell me. DC for Ridge abilities, 8 plus my prof, plus my con mod. 8 plus 3 for 11, plus 5 for 16. Some matches, right? Succeeds.
Against 16 to hit?
No, hit. What did he roll for his save?
14.
Oh, 14. Okay, so he does fail. Damage is gonna be that-ish.
What's the fire damage? Is it that
Fire
last 4?
damage. is the last 4, yes. So 16.
2, 16 halved to
8.
8. So 32.
40 minus 16 would be 24 damage, not halved. Or 24 damage, not fire.
4, and then minus the 8. And restrained.
Good?
Good.
Alright,
Yep.
second attack.
You bitch, second attack.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh,
I'll take it
Actually,
easy.
actually advantage because he's restrained.
yeah, bitch.
Miss.
16. Miss. That's it.
Crocodile. Is it at the start or end of his turn that he remakes that save?
At the beginning, while restrained, the creature takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. It can repeat the save at the end of its turns.
Okay.
It's also got to make a wisdom save.
Start or
Can it
end?
do multiple saves?
Yeah.
Or does it have to pick one?
No, it has. It can do all of its saves at the end.
8 fire damage, half to 4. And restrained until the end of his.
Okay.
Well, if he saves out.
All right. Since you're we're going to do this. Everybody needs to make a wisdom save as it roars.
What a bitch.
Wow. Meow.
Wisdom
You
save
don't have
16.
Sphinx roar queued up? Don't worry. Nice.
Anyone below a 16 is a fail.
Nope.
Morden failed.
As what's the roll?
Wisdom save.
It's that was Pingrim. This one's a car. Eesh. Okay.
So spellcaster succeeded, fighters failed. Is that what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Looks like it.
Fighters, you are scared, you are frightened.
What a cunt.
Scared little babies.
Then Morden.
Where is my scare?
Is restrained to make my attacks. They may be at disadvantage. 24 to hit Morden.
That's gonna most likely hit. Yeah.
Okay. $11 points of piercing damage as he bites into you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Have advantage in strengths, and in strength doesn't really need it, but yeah. Never mind. 28.
That is a success. Come down with a claw. 13.
Miss.
Misses. Okay, strength save. 15.
Fail.
Wisdom save is right there. 14.
Fail. 42 damage coming at you. On the fly.
That's 25. Dusty.
Like force or something.
Yeah. I can't move towards him. Let's see. And I'm assuming, if I remember right, all advantages all attacks at disadvantage while he's in sight.
Correct. But he is restrained, so it'd be even.
Yeah. Is restrained only melee?
Not 100% sure.
So I can't move towards him.
Restrained, I think, just means that they can't take actions or reactions.
Attack rolls against a creature have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. So range will have advantage.
Spell attack roll?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Circle to blasting.
Okay. To straight even.
Yeah. Jesus, I never remember what this is. It's a scorching ray, right?
Yeah.
I think it gives just a base +5 on it.
I believe so. It's somewhere up there. It is. Circle of blasting. +5 to hit.
Cool. I know it's half damage, but it's all I can do. So. Three misses.
No.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Pew pew pew.
Wisdom save.
Just double check. Yeah, I got nothing. All right, wisdom save.
Fail.
14.
Penguin.
That is a Guron.
Ingram is gonna do some blasts.
Okay, they'll be at advantage.
I have the force of habit from Priya, so I have to remember how many beams she has. Looks like it's 2
I
right
think
now.
we're
I think.
2
Yeah.
Yeah, it should just be 2.
2 till 11.
All right. Got a pretty good mod on here. 12 and 26.
It's at advantage. That's beam 1.
That's right. So that's one. Let's do the other one.
Both
Okay.
hit.
Sweet. So that is going to be a D10 plus 5. My first one. Okay, that's something. Then the other one. It's I am embarrassed at my memory after years of
2d10 plus 5.
2d10. Okay, I can remember if we doubled the die or the mod. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So that's a 26 damages to Senor Titty Croc.
Nice. And if that's everything, it's your turn again.
Okay, well, Ricard is a dumbass who has yet to buy a ranged weapon, so he's just sitting here with his thumb up his ass. He literally can't do anything physically other than try and overcome his fear. But while he's feared and unable to do anything, he's going to use his Battle Master feature to try and study his enemy. If he studies the enemy for a minute, you can tell me about all his shit. But I imagine
Okay.
I'll be out of the fear by then. But anyway, that's going to be wisdom.
Throw your weapon at him.
I mean, I could, but
Don't do that. It's a horrible idea.
yeah, I don't trust the. It might. I don't even know.
Horrible
Remember the
and
one
funny go
time
hand in hand.
Dusty did that, and he had to go the entire rest of the fight without his weapon.
And I'm pretty sure it's like an action to pick it back up too.
Horrible and funny go hand in hand, though.
And I don't even know what the range on improvised weapons is, but
I think it's 40.
yeah. So that's what I didn't think I was in even range anyway to throw a fucking flail across the land. So anyway, let's do this sit with save.
That is a
Okay.
success.
I will happily take that.
As it
So
comes
we're good for the moment.
comes back to Rizzard.
All right, this is gonna just get a little bit heavy. 10, 15. And then I'm gonna not be doing no crazy magics. I'm gonna buff Morden with the enlarge.
You're gonna make him larger again?
Yeah, I'm gonna enlarge him.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's gonna drop your Phantasmal Killer. Yes.
Wait, what? Oh, let me double check. Okay. It's concentration for
Yeah.
killer?
Yeah.
Then I will not be doing that. Enlarge. It's definitely a concentration. Okay. So I started blasting.
And you started blasting.
Alright, let's see if this works. Oh fuck. Okay. All right, the first one. All right, it's gaseous form.
Pretty sure that's gonna drop concentration.
It's concentration.
Yep. And once again, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Once again, you poof into a cloud of farts. It comes to Nicholas.
Let's see. If we were memeing, another fireball would really be funny against Morton. But I think let's try something a little bit more intelligent. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast haste on Morton.
Oh, you're gonna cast haste on the Bayou Bump?
On the Morton?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. Haste on Morden?
Yeah. Haste on the Bayou could be funny too. But Morton, you are hasted, so you now have turbo scared. And I'm gonna get behind Rakar. And I'm just gonna stay here.
All right. Hasted, scared Morden.
Hasted, scared Morden. What does that mean for him? Is that an extra attack?
Yeah.
You have a haste action, which means you can use it to spend on attack. But if you have multi-attack, you don't actually get multi-attack. You only get one extra attack.
Okay.
On top of that, you also
Plus 2
get
AC.
plus 2 AC and double movement.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So bonus action, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do last time. I'm gonna invoke the Hill Rune, which gives Morden resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing for 1 minute.
Okay.
So there'd be good like shield here or something. And that tower works. Then I will attack 3 times. First one's a miss.
Yep.
Second one's a miss.
Yep.
Third one's a miss.
Yep.
All right then. Some of that.
As it comes to the Bayou Bump, you see a green...
wisdom save, sorry.
Wisdom save.
Fail.
Fail. As it comes to the Bayou Bump, you see a green flame appear in its mouth. I need everybody to make a deck save.
Morden inhales it as it comes out of its mouth. And takes
My
it all.
first roll is recover.
Tub. Yeah, deck save.
I'm doing it.
Tub, you have advantage.
Yeah. Plus 2, 20.
That's pretty sure that's a success.
It
Yeah.
better goddamn be.
What? DC is more than a 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Won't bother using that. Alright, Dusty failed.
Yeah.
And Morden,
Dex is not this boy strong.
I believe Morden also failed. Yeah. I don't think he has anything here.
Oof. Everybody roll.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody but Rizzard takes 55 poison.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh wait, mine's halved.
Yours is
Thank
halved.
God for that resistance.
he has something.
Is it
Yeah.
legitimate poison? now?
Fucking Morden has resistance to poison damage too.
I also have resistance to poison damage now with my belt.
And how much was it?
Yeah, Dusty has
55.
resistance to poison damage too.
No, Dusty doesn't.
I know.
Ken Grimm has 4 HP from, and was at full health at the start of this fight.
So, Rizzard, you're half of half.
What? Okay.
So,
55?
55 halved is 23. No, 28.
That one.
28.
13, 14 damage.
Yeah, so 14.
Alright, so Morden took 28.
And I believe Nicholas is down.
I was seeing if any of my reactions can come in here.
You have absorb elements?
I don't think you get that until.
Actually, you know what?
First
You
level.
do have absorb elements. It's on your fucking robe.
Where's my?
But you haven't pulled the scroll off your robe and learned it yet.
Yeah.
Oh right, I keep forgetting that the purples only have one. That's on me. Okay, but yeah, Nicholas is down.
Bayou bump. Strength save.
Oh, that also drops the concentration on haste, so Morden will lose his next turn.
Well, fuck.
He failed his strength save.
Oh, okay.
Fire damage.
Yeah. 7 half to 3.
-3. Dusty.
Dusty is still scared. Greater healing potion. 44 plus 4?
Yeah.
14. All right. Range. 35. Spears are 20-60. Which means disadvantage on a spear throw, I think. Because it's in the second range increment.
He is still restrained, though.
Okay, but I am still frightened.
Yeah.
So, I think it all just balances out to just straight rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll throw a spear.
Throw that spear.
I got 4 normal spears. Let's chuck one. And I think it It's not the +1, so it has. I think it should have +8. I think it still goes off my strength.
I believe so.
That's what we found out. It misses.
It misses.
Bonus action. No, already bonus actioned. That's it.
That's it. Pigram.
All right, Pingram's gonna cough up some blood, fire some blasts.
At advantage.
This is the first beam coming up. Probably a hit.
Yep.
Oh
And
my god,
yep.
thanks for the advantage.
Double hit.
Alright, so that's 19 damage for both beams.
19 damage.
And Pingram is going to back up quite a bit. And I believe we should still... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pingram don't want to get blasted again. That's all for now.
Ricard.
Alright, Ricard is no longer afraid. He stops studying the enemy. Marches onward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Uses his bonus action racial to advance. And he is going to try and scare the shit out of this fucking guy. So that's a 16 hit. That's pretty sure that's a miss.
Yeah.
And then that's followed up with a regular for a 22.
That hits. Actually, you have advantage. He's restrained.
Okay, so...
So 22 would be the first one.
Okay, so... I think because the damage rolls... Okay, well, wait, did I... Okay, here's what I'll do. So I roll. I'll ignore that damage. Or wait. Okay, I rolled the damage on my flail attack macro. So if that does hit, then that
14.
becomes a 22 for damage. And then it's the 16 with safe throw. And
nothing happens. He just blinks at you.
okay. And then we do a flail attack. It's 11. Okay, so that's a miss.
Yep. So what, 14 damage?
I did 22. I used the first roll from earlier.
22 is to hit.
Oh, God, I confused myself. Because it put a bar. It like broke up my rolls in a weird way with like the separator bar. Yeah. So 14 damage. My bad.
14.
And second wind.
Nice.
And that'll be all.
Wizard.
I'm going to float into the middle and then descend with my staff held high in the air. And I'll cast, as I ungas, become a lizard, staff angel. I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Nice.
It's a 30 feet bubble, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah, so Pingram ran away. So everybody but Pingram.
Yeah, everyone but Pigram.
And that will be 3d8 plus 4. Okay. Not too much, but Everybody gets 23 health.
Everybody healed 23 points, except Pigram.
Nice.
Ingram is
Why not, David?
shunned for the cowardice.
So Nicholas is back up.
Yep, Nicholas, you see an angel. You reach your hands out to it as it turns into a lizard person. And you wake up.
How much was that?
Nicholas.
23.
Wake up, samurai.
And it's your turn, Nicholas.
I have 0 bonus actions.
I'm gonna spend half my movement to get up, which leaves me with 15 feet. I'm gonna use that to scurry away 5, 10, 15. I'm going to use a spell to try and let's see, does that even work? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use a second level spell slot to cast Mind Spike on the dude. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
6.
Yay. Not bad. 16 points of psychic damage.
16 psychic.
And that's it.
And that's it. Morden, give me a wisdom save because you are exhausted.
Yep.
Failure.
Hey,
Bayou Bum. Oh, I need to roll. I'll roll your charge later. 12 to hit Morden.
miss.
28 to hit Morden.
Hit.
Okay, I need a strength.
Does it look like that one's gonna hurt?
It's just another bite that you just took.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
20 points of piercing damage.
Half to 10.
And I need a strength save.
Okay. 16.
Matches. You do not get locked in his jaws.
Nice.
Dusty. Oh, wait.
Dusty.
I need to do a strength save, and you need to roll damage.
Oh, yes.
13.
Fail.
Fail.
2 points of fire damage.
2 points of fire.
Oh, Dusty now?
Yeah.
Sorry. So can't really do much. I'll try to throw a second spear. I have 4 that are not my spear of vengeance. Wait. God damn it, Dallas.
I forgot about that.
First off, wisdom save because I took damage from him. Oh, I actually succeeded it. That's surprising. Fuck, I have disadvantage on attacks with other weapons. That's what I was looking for. I was like, I know it affects other weapons somehow, whether it's I literally can't use them or like something, but god damn it.
Well, he's restrained, so it's a straight roll. That actually hits.
Wow, okay. So 1d8 plus 5. 10 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Damn, resistance to non-magical?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then second wind for bonus action.
And give me another wisdom save. And this Bayou Bump, it's scary as fuck, dude.
It apparently
Like, it's
is.
taking everything in your body not to fucking piss yourself.
Yeah.
Penguin.
Ingram is. I should probably use some actual spells here. We're gonna just let's do. You know what? Let's do a blight. So that's gonna be. Well, no shit. That's what I get for fucking being a coward.
Too far now.
Yeah. Can I even hex? I might have just made a goober moment.
I mean, you can still
can
move
hex.
back. There's nothing stopping you from just walking back up.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a hex, so that's a bonus action, and then we're gonna do the 2 blasts. I should have hexed in the beginning.
Okay, they'll be at advantage because he's still restrained.
That's beam 1. 27, 26 is
Both hit.
D10 plus 5. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 30 damage base, and I gotta add the hex on both of those. That's a D6. So that's 36 damage.
39 damage.
I'm bad at math.
Raka.
All right. We are going to do. We're gonna try and scur it again. Okay, so that was a 17.
At advantage because he's restrained.
Yeah. Oh, and he's crushed, baby. All right. So, that is gonna be. So we have the 17 base. Let me roll another D8.
2d8.
Is a 2D8?
You double all dice rolled.
Double all. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't sure if it was just an extra die. Okay. So that is going to be 17 plus 8
21
is 26?
25.
25. Math is not my friend today. Okay. How does the save go?
He blinks at you.
Okay.
He's immune to fear.
I kind of suspected as much, but
Else told us at the beginning.
Plus every kaiju y'all have fought has been immune to fear.
I guess I missed it earlier, and also I just didn't know if it was like legendary resistance or what. But technically, I don't think my other Battle Master shits even are like gonna work on a kaiju. They're more humanoid oriented. I need some like kaiju friendly maneuvers, but we'll just do a regular foe for now. That's missed.
That is a miss.
Like I said, don't get me wrong, the menacing attack is still good for at least getting the extra damage. So.
Yeah, I was gonna try something if he's still up next round. I don't think it'll work, but
Rizzard. If that's everything, Ricard.
Yeah.
He's still doing good, right? He's not even bloodied yet.
You'll see his bar.
No, he's bloodied.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna do a thing, but now I don't know if I should do that thing.
Do the thing.
I'll never use my melts mid-years. They just take too long. I'm gonna cast Fireball. I'm on first level. I'm gonna start summoning unknown fireballs. I'm gonna just say I throw it behind the guy. So,
Okay.
I use first level to change it from fire to lightning.
To what?
Lightning.
I thought you said nightmare. It's like, what the fuck?
Too, I was like, wow,
You can have
that's a
that.
homebrew element.
Now, here's what I want to do. I really want to change it to thunder because I can change it to thunder. But like, how do you vision thunder without lightning?
Thunder is
To
how the game
sound.
quantifies sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pretty much just turning your fireball into
Sound wave.
What's that fucking one spell every warlock fucking has? It's
Eldritch
what
Blast?
Shatter.
Shatter. You're pretty much just casting Shatter at that point.
Yeah. But with the damage of the fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will be bumping it up too. Okay. So it's a lightning fireball. It needs to make a dex save, I believe.
13.
2d10 force damage. Okay. My dex save would be a 15.
Roll a 13.
Yes, he has failed. His family. Is there anything else? Plus 26. Yes. Okay. 34 lightning damage.
34 lightning damage. That everything?
Yes, everything.
Nicholas.
I'm gonna try to inspired by what I see Rizzer doing. I'm gonna try something similar. Oh wait. Oh shit, does that not work? Oh, it has to be with a spell slot. Dicks and wieners.
Dicks and wieners.
I need to learn more spells. Okay, that won't work. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him. Need a Wisdom save. Wait, I'm sorry. No, Intelligence save. Intelligence save DC 16.
That's two different. That is two completely different. That's the difference between a plus mod and a negative mod. 12.
He fails and will take 8 points of psychic damage.
8 points of psychic.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Morden.
Morden has caught his breath. He will greatsword twice.
Straight rolls because he's screwed.
First one. Damn it! I knew I should have done it. God,
Hits.
I was gonna do Great Weapon Master.
Isn't it minus 10 though?
It's a -5 plus 10.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the first one's just a normal hit though. I'm gonna do it to the second one. Let's see if the luck holds up. Damn
Nope.
it! All right, wouldn't have mattered anyway. At least. 3d6 plus 5. 13 points of damage. And I don't think he has his greatsword is also non-magical. Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay. Oh, Bayou Bump is going to not recharge his breath.
Okay. It hurt me.
That's good.
Ricard does a 27 hit.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Because
This
Morden
line
is
over
going to use his Cloud Rune to make that 27 hit the Bayou Bump instead.
Can it make it hit himself?
I think so.
Cloud
It
Rune?
says, as a reaction, when I or another I can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack, I can invoke this. That seems like it's missing something. I select another target for the attack within 30 feet of me using the same roll. Let me look up the actual, because sometimes this abbreviates.
I like to think it just literally just ended with invokes this. It just leaves you to figure out the rest.
Damn it.
Choose a different creature other than the attacker.
Okay. Never mind then. How's your health, Garen? Out of curiosity.
I'm at full right now, thanks to
Okay.
our lizard
you can eat
friend
that.
earlier.
20 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength save.
Okay. Let's take out damages, and then we do the save.
You know what he
which
can
is,
do? He can, as a reaction, Runic Shield, which makes him re-roll the attack.
Does a
Seventh
22
level
hit?
Rune Knight. Damn it. It was
Yeah,
worth a shot.
it. All right.
That is a failure. You are stuck in its teeth as it's clamped down on you.
Oh no.
Ouch.
And you know what happens when a gator gets his jaws on you, right?
I'm about to get death rolled.
You're about to go for a roll.
Hold him down.
He fucking. 13
Like a 13
to hit.
damage or
To hit.
okay.
Oh,
13 to hit messes.
But you are restrained. And he needs to make a strength save. Jesus Christ, my guy. Fucking 24. Thank you. Jesus. He has a +7.
oh my god. He's like me with fear rolls.
It's like, fuck, dude. You have all the goddamn strength to break out of this. And Dusty.
Dusty. Oh, I don't think I rolled wisdom for.
Oh, you did not. That's a fail.
Jesus. Okay. Third spear. Go.
At disadvantage.
20. Disadvantage?
Because he's not
Oh,
restrained.
'cause he's not restrained anymore. What a bitch. Wait. Did Ricard crit this last turn?
Oh, I did. Yeah, he's
I
crushed.
still have advantage, maybe. Wait, is that just melee?
I believe so, but let me double check. Attacks against. It just says attacks
Sweet.
have advantage. So
Still straight roll.
Straight roll. 26 hits.
All right.
I'm glad I have good luck on Ricard for this speed.
I think I can re-roll that damage dice, see if I can get better than a 2. Yeah, 13.
13 halved to
Halved.
6.
That's my turn.
Wisdom save.
No.
No. Pengram.
Perngrim. Let's see. Yeah, still far away, but we're gonna move Pingram up a little bit. Maybe not that far. I'm a little worried about the breath attack. Unfortunately, spells aren't like really the only super useful thing is blight, which I'm too far for. So we're just gonna keep the onslaught and the blast for now. Hopefully, we'll get some good damage in. That's some shit.
Yeah,
But
both
no
miss.
advantage, so
No advantage. He's not. He's not. Oh yeah, from you. Never mind. You're right.
from the crush, yeah. That speed 1.
That advantage has been bothering you, huh?
The restraint has been bothering me just because he's been
yeah.
because he has all the fucking means of getting out of it. 1 hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that would just be 1 hit. So that because I technically
So
rolled
12.
11 and 10 is 1. So yeah. So sorry.
No, you're
That's
fine.
consistent. So that'll just be the 12 plus the d6.
Oh yeah, plus 2 of the 2d6 or 1d6.
All right. So that's 18. Oh.
You are restrained in its mouth, Ricard.
All right. And I think Am I at disadvantage when I'm restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My crush is over, so I can't crush myself.
No.
So 21, 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, we're fight for our life, man. Ah,
Miss. And you can give me another strength save to try and pry yourself out of his jaws. That is a fail.
okay. That's all for now.
Wizard.
All right, lizard the wizard lizard.
You know what I've been doing wrong this entire encounter?
What?
Oh no.
Legendary
Oh
actions.
no. Legendary actions. Damn.
So, you want to go for a roll?
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
do it.
Spin cycle.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going for a roll, buddy.
I have my minus
Night.
ready.
19 points of bludgeoning,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. I'm vibing. I'm hanging on.
But y'all are over here now. Well, I fucking shrunk you. You got crushed.
Just made it. Car hamburger.
Morden, get one of those good old
I mean-
opportunity attacks.
Sure.
I don't know why. I've got both sheets open on my side screen, so I'm like trying to figure out which one is which every time.
Disadvantage.
Bastard.
That actually hits.
Oh my god.
Yellow.
How do you want to do this?
17 halved. As he starts rolling away, Morden just takes his greatsword and just shoves it through the neck of the Bayou Bump, pinning it to the ground and stopping it from rolling away with Ricard. And then just
Okay.
like twists it for a snap.
Ricard, you two take 2 extra points of damage from being just slightly more crushed in the jaw. But yeah, it's decapitated. Ricard's still trapped within its big jaws.
Holy shit.
Booyah. Bayou booyah.
Dusty, now unafraid, goes and picks up his spears. 2 of which are lodged in the creature, I'm happy to say. I'm
2 of which are
surprised.
not lodged in the creature. They are bounced off of its skin, leaving little scratches.
Let's
Oh.
say,
Fair
I think
enough.
I think it's been less than a minute. We should try and cut open the thing's stomach.
yeah, how do we get to know him out?
Yeah.
What
But
gnome?
I don't have any sharp weapons.
Oh, that gnome. Dusty.
Nah.
Morden's got a great sword.
Now that he's an object, can I shatter him?
I feel like that would be very bad for anything inside of him.
It would be very bad for anything inside him. But you can certainly try. What is it, 5 cubic feet or some shit? No, I'm thinking of fucking disintegrate.
I don't know. You big boys try to get in there.
I'm assuming Morden probably shrinks at this point.
Yeah.
But he'll go up and start trying to cut away at the soft underbelly, if there is one.
No, it's kind of hard. It's like every other kaiju, the skin's gone carapace, making a hard shell. But you can definitely give me some strength checks, see if you can cut through it.
Strength checks, athletics,
Let's
strength saves.
do athletics.
Okay. 18.
With that, it takes you a little while to finally get a good jab in and start cutting downward. Takes a good 5 minutes or so to get a good your size, like regular humanoid size gash down its stomach.
All right. Start pulling back the folds and see if we can reveal a tiny green prize inside.
Start ripping out fat, muscle. You get to the big sack of guts and everything. You want to do the thing you're never supposed to do while field dressing?
Oh god. Not really, but I feel like I have to at this point. It's not like we're gonna eat this meat. I look at Rizzard.
Nah, I'm not gonna eat it. It's gross.
Cannibalism.
You do the one thing you're never supposed to do, and you pop the gut sack.
Yeah.
The smell is horrible. I need everyone but Nicholas and Penguin to make a con save.
Gotta fight for advantage being
I
a
know
nomad
it's
and having probably been a hunter.
I'll give it to you,
Yeah.
yes.
I know it's probably technically because of distance, but I do like to think that Ingram is immune just because he's fucking gross.
He probably smells
You know
worse.
what? I'll allow it.
You said it was a con save?
Yeah, you're fine. Our car's fine.
Fucking Morden, you're the 27 over here.
Yeah, y'all are all fine except Rizzard. You gag a little bit.
Stoic ass motherfucker.
You don't flat out puke, but you don't like that smell. That's bad smell. But yeah, after piercing the gut sack and ripping it open some, you see where the stomach is. You pull it out. You cut and open into it.
Oh yeah.
Cut it
We're already in
open.
deep.
You see some other gators. You see a gorilla. All of them are pretty well digested. So you come across a highly charred, not charred, but like acid charred gnome.
Pull him
Unmoving.
out of there.
Half his face is already melt. Hat is there.
Take his hat. I toss it to Nicholas.
Is it alive?
Oh, no. He's missing an arm. Half his face is already fucking disintegrated from the acid.
Perfect.
That's some fucking fast ass.
He was also inside of it after it breath attacked.
Yeah.
All right, I want to pull him out and put him on the ground.
Okay.
Think your staff can heal him?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my staff, and I'm gonna cast Animate Dead. I've been wanting to do this. Finally, a corpse.
I love the D&D sentences.
I gotta find his fucking token again.
It's a zombie. You'll have to remake the token with zombie parts.
Well, it only lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, sadness.
Yeah, what a perfect subject.
Oh, he can keep recasting it. To keep control. It looks like it doesn't go away after 24 hours. It just you just lose control of it after 24 hours unless you recast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I want to bring him to me.
You willing to give up a spell slot for the rest of Rizzard's existence just to have
coming
a
from his-
con servant?
Coming from his staff, though.
True.
No, it's not coming from my staff. That was just flair.
Oh.
It's coming from me.
Good enough.
We have gone from to this.
Okay. But yeah, it's got his hat and he has a pouch.
I feel like this guy isn't mine anymore, so I say anymore. I feel like this guy isn't mine. He's kind of Rizzard's now.
Dance for me. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me.
Starts doing the Thriller dance.
Yes. Yes. I want to do something so bad, but I'm not.
Did I?
I will be texting on you later, my no friend.
Oh my god.
What was this guy's name?
Didn't ask.
Well, what do we want to call him now?
I think Leprechaun is most appropriate.
Leprechaun.
I told him he was going to get eaten by the Bayou Bump.
Well, yeah,
This is
but
gonna be
like, if we
great to
didn't-
show up to the Mages College with.
Like
we didn't show. If we had just kept on our merry way, we wouldn't be almost dead.
We tried. We were not following him at all. He walked the other way and got eaten, and then we had to fight.
So am I the only one picking up on this legendary pun?
Leprechaun.
Did that handout go out?
Yeah. The hat.
Yeah. Forgot what that is.
Pretty sure.
Advantage on intelligence checks.
Do we give it to somebody that's? Oh, I've got it right now, but does somebody that's stupid want it, or can I attune to it later?
I'm good.
Ricora has no interest.
You have no interest in intelligence?
No.
No. He's no work. He would rather have a helmet. He sees the hats as frivolous. He thinks he's smart enough.
The hat is pretty much a Sherlock Holmes hat, by the way.
It's better than my fucking Mickey Mouse or my Mickey Mouse magic hat.
But yeah.
I'm attuned out, so I can't take it.
Fuck. Shit.
Got one attunement slot left, and I'm not wasting it on intelligence.
Especially, it doesn't give you extra intelligence.
Yeah. It just gives me advantage on my intelligence checks, which is already, a -1.
Intelligence.
Oh, shit.
The memes.
Ow, 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 ow. I leaned too far back and slammed my foot into the desk.
Damn.
That's too far.
Ow.
So, you believe me about that Bayou Bump now?
Yes, is this real? All right.
I'm gonna move the leprechauns like horribly trying to pass and be like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to believe you, wizard." All right. Oh, hey, Nicholas. How did the wizards feel about necro thingies?
I didn't catch the last part of what you said. How do wizards feel about what?
Like, will the school be pissed off about old zombie here? I'm sure y'all are cool with it. Like, it's magic. I learned it from a wizard.
Nicholas, from your tutelage at the school, you do know that Adamar, the teacher of necromancy, encouraged making zombies if you wanted to learn necromancy. But they had to be strictly controlled and put under lock and key while at the school.
Yeah, well, you can't just have him wandering around. You're going to need to either dispel him before we get there, or you're going to have to or put him in a cage.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm going to rummage through my bag, do some quick maneuvers, cut some rope, and then I'll tie it around his neck and then have a leash.
I knew you were going to do something like that, and no, that's not going to work.
Well, come on!
It needs to be a cage with a made out of a strong metal and comes complete with a lock and key.
They do
I
have
don't
some
make
there
I don't
for
make the rules,
animals.
I'm just a student.
They do have some at the college for various animals, necromancy, summons, etc., etc.
David could always summon a pit, and we could just put him in there.
Yeah, I was thinking, can we get
I'm
him
not
a
gonna-
bag of holding, or is it
I've got a bag of holding, yeah.
will he fit in there?
No, he's too big.
Yeah.
We chop him up and then reassemble him later.
Man, the pit's 10 foot on a side.
But it's a stationary pit.
Yeah, we just do it outside the college. Right outside the door, we just put him down in the pit, and he's not going anywhere.
Get on there, leprechaun. Let's see something.
But I mean, it's 10 o'clock. Do we want to call it here, or do y'all want to test your luck on the random encounter roll again?
I think we could probably call it here.
Yeah.
How far did we make it?
Y'all made it.
Romus?
Y'all made it to Romus, or like
Go in the swamp.
y'all.
Oh, is that on the way to
Yeah.
Romus from the? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the
Getting away
banana
from-
trees are in the swamp.
So we're at Romus now. If we need to go stock up on more supplies,
I need to take a nap.
I need another greater healing potion to replace my old one.
Spend the night here in an inn and then hit the road again.
I also need some potions of heroism so I can stop being afraid of fucking everything.
In the morning, we can go. To the news. Paper.
You could have also not dumped wisdom.
It's also only like
I,
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
unfortunately, I had a pretty average set of rolls, so I had 2 very high ones, which went to strength and constitution, as they should for a fighter.
We can. Oh, I got an idea. We could drop the gnome on the news office, and then we just say, "Go, kill him."
That'll really help clean up our image.
You fuck ourselves when you put an undead gnome in your house. Okay?
It just runs around, just creating havoc. That would actually be amazing. It's just a little gremlin that lives in their office now, and they just can't get rid of it. I actually love this idea. Feels less destructive than arson or murder.
I'm okay with at least murder though.
And it feels like it also could be less likely tracked to us.
They straight up saw y'all walk into town with it on a leash.
Don't know what you're talking about. Deny everything.
The guards aren't going to question it, but they are going to clock it.
What, our zombie leprechaun? No, we killed that days ago. We put it down. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, someone actually stole it. Like, oh, what happened?
What? We have motive? Oh, I don't. No.
Yeah.
He started it.
Call it here. There it is. 14th of April. Good with everybody still next week? At least from what you can think of right now.
Good.
Next Monday. Yeah, that's fine.
That'll be the last of the Carter.
That'll be the last of me at this house.
Oh, boy.
You'll be done.
I'll
That's
be
it.
moving 2 days later.
Housewarming
gone.
party.
No, we still have to have Niels.
Yeah, it'll happen after Neil's.
Jesus.
I need all the parties I can get before